We've been working with some themes lately. Theme of all models are flawed, but some are useful. And then the second one being that hell might be other people, but so is heaven. And the construction that we give to our systems make it more likely that we'll have the heaven side than the hell side. So we want to build structures for us and our teammates to know what's going on, know when we're working together. So that's exactly what I want to deal with today. So I've created a board for us to take a look at that specifically deals with that problem. How do we expect that we are going to collaborate together? How do we expect that other people are going to have stuff for us to do and that it won't be a surprise when it comes up? So we want, as a team, to be interested in our work, to be focused on our work, and to be excited about our work as we're doing it. And excitement should come from one thing and one thing only. That's, wow, I got to apply my skills to make this thing even better than we thought it would be. And the exciting shouldn't be, oh my God, this blew up, or this is broken, or something like that. So we want to avoid the bad excitement and promote the good kind of collaborative teamwork excitement. So let's take a look at this board that I built here. It's called the Ghosts in the Machine board. And in this board, we have a team of 3 people, Andy, Stuart, and Gordon, and they are going to get their work done together. They have their backlog of things that they'll get to in time, called too much information. They know there's always going to be more things to do than they can handle. And so it behooves them to be able to make work flow as smoothly as possible so that they can always be choosing not only the right thing at the right time, but be able to choose, the most things. So they're not doing rework, they're not arguing, they're not, these guys would argue, but not arguing for the sake of argument, right? So let's take a look at what their workflow would look like. So we'll make big Team Andy here. And the first column we have is Andy's work that they have decided that Andy needs to be responsible for this week. And these people work very closely together, but they also do their own individual work. Does that sound familiar? It's every team. We all work together, we all collaborate, but we also all do our own individual work. So we have our work here that's ready to start. 4 tasks there that are ready to start. And the first thing that Andy's going to do is he's going to work on the concept, which is basically, what is it that I want to do to make this ticket work right? Okay, that's cool. Okay, then the next thing, this is just all Andy all the time, off in his space, getting his stuff done. Okay, here they're working together. Right? So Andy has come up with a concept and now he's like, I'm going to bounce the concept off you guys. So this is what I'm thinking about doing. And then they say, yeah, cool, whatever, not cool, or etc. Then Andy goes off and either does the work by himself or he does it as a group, right? So make the concept, vet the concept, and then either do the work alone or do the work together. And then when the work is done, being done as an individual or as a pair, then it goes off into this section, which is basically where there's hope for everyone, which is then everyone comes back, reviews the work, says that's really cool. And then when that's really cool, it's done. And so Stuart has his work and Gordon down there has his work as well. And you can see that there's multiple groups that everybody is doing all their stuff, and that's good. So then, as work is flowing through any of these systems, right? Flowing along. Let's get that up there so that we can see Gordon's stuff. Every so often, a ticket is going to appear in one of these shared columns, and then everybody knows that that's a point where they all need to act. And you can have a discussion about whether this particular ticket needs to be in a working session or whether this particular ticket needs to be like you can do it asynchronously. But you know that if you're working down here and you're Stuart and you're getting ready to pull something, you know that there's something in Andy's red column that you need to pay attention to. All right. And again, that could be just saying, okay, I'm up for a meeting, or I'm up for a working session, let's get that done. Or it could be, I'm going to go in, look at what Andy did, and then I'm going to say that it's done. And then when it's done there, then it goes into progress, and then etc. Right? This is just, I'm sorry, this is really simple. And I recognize that it's really simple. And the reason that it's really simple is because I intentionally build it to be really simple. All right. And so when we're frankly upset about dependencies or mid-air collisions or other people interrupting us for stuff to do, it's because we haven't got together with them and built a system like this that says, how can I know when you're going to need me ahead of time? And it's not that hard to build. So this is a very quick, tongue-in-cheek, utterly police-themed board that you can take and use in any way you want, but I hope that it helps you deal with dependencies and moves that particular problem out of our doing column. And as always, I forgot it again, like and subscribe or become a paid subscriber to the Humane Work newsletter on Substack. Tony and I are putting a lot of effort into these things, and we would love to have you be part of the community. So please like, subscribe, become a paid subscriber, all those good things.